Alrighty, I got myself a new car. New old car. It's an old Fiat Sudici. Look at that, or maybe Sudici. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it means 16. It's like 4x4. Yeah, the gear knob is not very good. It lost its coating, so we're gonna see if we can replace it with this aftermarket thing. Okay, so let's see if I can handle it. And maybe, oh, well, that didn't do it. Hang on. Yeah, I just need to use some brute force. It will spin right out. A little bit of brute force, that's all it needed. Ooh, this feels heavy. Wow. That's actually pretty high quality gear knob. Wow, that's solid aluminum. If not something heavier, it's hefty. This thing is heavy. Okay, let me see if I can unpack. I'm gonna put you down for a bit. Let me see if I can unpack this. I've already cut it. Okay. So there's this, and then I have some parts in it. There's like plastic tube 1 and plastic tube 2. So that's the thing we have, apparently. There's a mess on there in the shifter. Yeah, this must stay uncompromised because I need that for reverse. That not having that would be not ideal. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's slightly across the thread. This one's also aluminum, or at least the entry tube is. I think the rest of it is just plastic. And there's supposed to be a worm screw. 3 of them. I'm not seeing them anywhere. There's some mess on it too. Yeah, that's what you get when you buy cheap. Hey, it's like a bag on the inside. Let me see if I can reach it. It's not complying. Yes. Yes, that's the worm screws. Never let politicians tell you what to do. Always carry a knife. Knives are good. Knives give you freedom. It kind of fits like that, but I'm going to have to give it a little bit of space. I hope I'm going to have enough thread here to actually be able to do all of the things I need to do. I'm not going to be returning the old one because I think I messed the old one up a little bit. Okay, this one. Okay, so you use this as an in-between piece like that. I think this is the correct piece actually. I have this. Yeah, this one's thicker. This one will not fit. Yeah, I think I'm doing it correctly. Okay, and we're gonna need a lot of space here for the cover here. I hope I'm not gonna have to cut the original piece with a Dremel here. So that's about the height I want. I should measure it with something. It's too short. It's too long. But I think this will do, give or take, right about a half of the wrench. let's equip it with the pieces. Yes. It's a bit of a tiny work. Oh, wait, I need this there. And yeah, I need to fit just about here in order to actually engage with anything. And this just so happens... Oh no. I'm seeing it now. I'm either going to have to avoid having this and just stick this on, which is a possibility. I'm going to give it a try. It's a big gear knob. I'm going to just give it a rough try like this. Yeah, it's going to probably have to stay that way. Because otherwise, I'm not going to be able to pull this over. And I'm not feeling so good about actually wrecking the original part down here. Because that's a functional piece. Yeah, it's a pretty long thing, it would appear. Not sure if I can. Oh, yeah, I can. I absolutely can easily unclip it. How does this work? How does this? Oh, okay. This is interesting. So I thought it like goes somewhere down into the gearbox, but no, it's literally just a mechanical stop right here. This thing will interact with this rail, and if I try to shift reverse and hold this, I will actually go over and into reverse. But if I only want to shift 6, it will not let me go through. That's pretty cool. I'm not seeing any mechanism on how to remove it, to adjust it. Because hypothetically, I could go and kind of adjust it so that it will only go up to this ring. That would make it look maybe kind of okay. I'm going to try to remove the knob. Because then if I remove this, I'll be able to also move the knob a little bit lower. That would give me a little better handling on this thing. Okay. And of course this thing doesn't want to move anymore. Yeah, okay. Okay. I need a screwdriver. Because there's this washer springy thing. And I think I can cut this. I think I can cut this. I didn't want to do it, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the sake of the pretty of my car. Let's go. Get that screwdriver. Get tons of mess here. Yes. There it is. Let's see. Something gotta fit. Something gotta fit. This might be too thick. Stop falling. I'm gonna need those tomorrow at work. It's not like I can just lose them. This is looking fine. By the way, Fiat Sedizzi is basically kind of like Suzuki SX4. It's basically the same thing. And I'm thinking, realistically, if I remove this, there's a slight chance there's going to be spring meeting my face. So in case you hear ouch, and then some noises of hilarious, this is very difficult actually. This thing doesn't want to come out. It's a weird construction. It doesn't want to give at all. I think I've got a half of that spring. Oh, come on. It fell back in. That's again 1/2. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Got it. Got it. I got lucky. It just hit me on a shirt. Okay, there isn't that much of a spring in there. Now we have this. It's hey, that's original lubrication. That's 20 years old grease. And it looks great, considering how old it is. Okay, I have a spring here. And I think this is like it's like a bit of a rubber seal. I think this is supposed to be like an interacting piece. I'm going to leave it here on the seat so it doesn't go anywhere. And we can go and try Dremel this. I'm going to take cleanly this edge and nothing else. It's going to take me a billion years, I'm thinking. Right. This building is from roughly the 1860s, 1850s, something like that. It's very, very old. And very cold. It's a very hot summer outside. And inside it's like 21 degrees centigrade. Outside we have like, I think like 28. And inside, it's 7 degrees centigrade colder. Okay, so I'm going to be removing precisely on this ring. I'm going to see if I can sit you in some sort of a reasonable way so that you're not completely tilted to a billion, but also you can see what I'm doing. Yes. This thing is very good. I used to not have this stick, and this stick is very useful. I need that one. By the way, I'm not completely sure on the naming of this tool because I'm not native English. But this is Dremel, right? It's like this thing that you put a thing at the end. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Boo. I'm gonna remove this. I have a slightly tiny handling. My fingers are not what they used to be. Once you start closing in on your 40s, you realize certain things are not what they used to be. You're not a youngster anymore, but we're not ancient any closer either. We're just right. There we go. Yes. Ooh. Let's see it. Okay. The reason why I'm so brave adjusting this is because I see that it's this plastic piece. It should be relatively easy to get, and worst case scenario, I'll function, I guess, without it. I'll just have to be really, really careful not to shift into reverse while going forward. Not that the car would happily let me, but there's always a possibility that it just will let you go that one time and allow you to screw everything up. Okay, I'm going to actually use the stick as a thingy. And I have glasses on, but I don't like this position. I don't like that position. Maybe this way? This way. This way it's going to be better. Now it's not against my face. And you can't be too brave with it. Okay, we're through. That went relatively okay. Gotta be really careful with this. And I'm already going slightly into a direction I didn't want to. So I'm gonna have to clean up the surface there. Yes. Yes. This is okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Love this. The plastic is really, really hard. And that is good. Because this little wheel is supposed to cut metal. And so it's much better for hard material. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good stuff. Yeah, just when I said good things about that plastic, it's beginning to melt. Hang on, I gotta clean up the Dremel. Here. Okay, back to the action. Okay, that was a little bit hard. Come on, we're almost through. 3/4. Yeah, the Dremel's not very happy. Almost there. There. Done. Perfection. Now just to clean up the surfaces. like that control. If that was a more sensitive wheel in there, it could have fallen apart now. Okay, let me see if I can find maybe a piece of sandpaper or something. Smells a bit too dirty. Let's see. I have some here. Okay. We're going to sand it a bit up here so that it's equal roughness, give or take. Yeah, it should work out pretty decently. Okay, that's almost a professional result. Let's clean it up. Got some cheap baby wipes. Can't go wrong with some nice baby wipes. Okay. Yeah, that looks believable. Right, and that's pretty much all that we're going to be able to see. It looks way better. There are a little bit scratch marks because I'm not perfect. I'm working pretty quickly. But at the same time, we're done quickly. It's dried up. Now you can see, maybe you can't, that this edge is still a bit brighter. We're going to fix that now. I have this cockpit spray. It's not my favorite. My favorite would be something from Coyote. In fact, I think I might have a little bit Coyote. Hang on. I can't find any. I can't find any. We're going to use this. And that's going to make it a little bit better. Okay. Now, in case you'd ever like to grease up the insides of this, if you felt like the original manufacturer grease is not good enough anymore, you do be careful. Never use something like this or WD-40, because those are solvents. All right, this Concord 101 is also a lubricant, but WD-40 is pretty much only solvent. It's going to destroy the thing. Okay, this is a little bit better. It's a hint better. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better. Let's do this. Let me put the Dremel back where it belongs. Actually, hang on. I don't need to remove the wheel from it. I'm fine keeping it in there. Putting it right back so that I don't lose it. Ah, fudge. I broke it. I broke the wheel. I have plenty more of them. So I don't like to break things when they're still good to be used. See? Completely gone. Wouldn't have been safe to use. Nobody wants to have a Dremel wheel in his eyes. Definitely not me. Let's see if I back and put it back. There we go. There we go. Packaging is weird. Parkside. What? Okay. Grab this. And that, we're going to put that back in its place. Right here, back in its shelf. This now is going to be a real challenge. Okay, we're back in the car with my future gear knob. You can see I'm much more exposed now. Now, how was this in there? I can't remember. I should have taken a picture of that. Now, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so this definitely should be underneath this. There's very little extra tension on this. We should be totally Gucci in no time. And look at that. Look at that. It's back on. Yeah, that piece of rubber in there is fundamentally pointless. We have it here. It's pretty good. I'm going to have a little bit sticking up here. There's no helping it. There's no helping it. Because I need enough space to lift this. Whoop. Yeah, let's go back on this. There we go. There we go. Now it's actually somewhat easier. Somewhat easier, I would say. Not completely, though. I'm going to have to now pick my own battle. Because as you can see, this is not going to work so easily. I'm going to have to remove the... Really, that washer is really holding that loosely in there. I'm going to have to bend it back a little bit. After I'm going to be... as I'm going to be putting it back. Okay. I need this bad boy now. I need to push it all the way. I need to push this down as far as I could. I hate these mechanisms. I'm going to try to just a little bit attach it. Well, actually I have to completely, otherwise I won't be able to pull the cover over it. On the end of the process, I'm going to figure out that I can't do it. I'm going to have to revert back to the old gear stick. I'm going to be pissed so hard. I'm so fucking pissed. Can't lift it now. Yeah, I really have to bolt it on all the way. I really have to tighten it. Cut those bad boys into the gear stick itself. So how about now? Can we fit? Come on. Hop on that thread. This won't work. It's too low. There's not enough space for it to interact. Oh, but of course it had to fall all the way in there. Hang on. I had this packaging for There it is. It has like this window. It was like a full box, and there was a cable in this one, the USB cable. And it has these magnets so that you can open it and look inside and like peek. And it's super handy. Look at that. Yeah. Let's do this. So we're going back. I'm gonna have to lift it a little bit. And now I'm gonna have to loosen it up considerably. So how much do I need to actually clear yay much? I'm gonna need yay much to really clear. That should be safely on there, because I need to be on the thread. I'm going to be below the thread. I mean above the thread. It's going to be bad. Yeah, and this should give me also enough clearance to deal with the rest of the stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a little bit of a worry that the thread on this thing is gone. Yeah, it's gone. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've done all of these changes and the thread is gone. Holy fuck. Every single one of them threads is out of commission now. This is atrocious. Oh, one. One is still working. Would you look at that? I think this is like our last attempt. It's kind of holding. Just a teeny bit more. Yeah, it's a little bit loose on there. It's not horrible. I'm going to keep the original gear shifter, gear stick, gear knob actually. Yeah, keep it. Yeah, this one's totally gone. 100%. This one's also gone, so I'm going to remove them completely. So this one is a goner. Not only the worm looks like garbage, but the thread in the aluminum body is also gone. So that didn't go as planned at all. Too many adjustments. Too many adjustments, and I don't think I'm feeling like having the time Come on, catch some thread, you piece of garbage. There we go. Oh my goodness. Is this even a reality? I have cleared the gap that would fit this. Would you look at that? I'm gonna be able to re-secure it. I just need to push this a little bit because it's all open. Let's go push it together. It's all open. We don't need that. We need it slightly close so it engages with the gap. Okay, I think this might work. Do I have pliers? I do. I do have pliers. It ain't easy being a car guy. I wanted a nice stick. Okay, so now, this bad boy shall rejoin its home right here. There we go, we're on. It fits perfectly. And yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, that piece of rubber here is pretty useless, in my opinion. So come on up a bit. And we're going to tear it with the pliers because it's pointless. It doesn't do anything. No. Oh yeah, probably better stick on the clutch, right? Yeah. I might adjust it later a little bit. Yeah, so we've replaced this, which is arguably better quality. Not gonna lie. It's not very impressive, this one. Maybe I should have put some glue in there to really secure it in place. But it's on there. It's on there for now. Today I'm gonna leave it alone. Maybe I'm gonna care about it later. Maybe I'm gonna care about it never. Goes on there. Okay, so it's on. Some difficulty was definitely a thing. But for today it's going to do, and in the near future maybe I'm going to figure out how to keep it on better, because it's a little bit, you know, I can turn it a little bit with my hand and it's slightly infuriating because the screws didn't really engage. These little bad boys didn't really catch the thread, and whatever they caught from the thread they have destroyed. So we're going to try again some other time, but for now we have the knob. Good enough.